Hello, my friends. First, I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this live broadcast on Facebook and on LinkedIn, and folks that are following this broadcast on my YouTube channel. And I also want to welcome all of my students that are attending this live Zoom broadcast. My birthday strategy is probably one of the most effective prospecting and recruiting strategies I ever came up with. It's so great, so effective that people use it 2 or 3 times a year. And today is actually my official birthday, and been a great day. It's been a great day. I spent the day sailing. It's supposed to be scattered showers, and we never had a drop. So hey, I'm always in a great mood, but tonight, and frankly, for the rest of the week, upcoming week, we're going to be talking about some things that are going to have a dramatic impact on the growth of your business. Tonight, we're going to talk about, frankly, what is my biggest secret to making 6 figures. And we're specifically going to focus on LinkedIn. Have you ever wondered how some people become top earners in your business, how they move quickly to the top of your company? How did they do it? Well, what I'm going to share with you tonight, or part of what I'm going to share with you tonight, helped me when I was building a network marketing business go from roughly 350 people to 7,000 people in 18 months. And what I did, frankly, is something that all of you can do, anybody can do. People don't know these things, and frankly, this information is never taught, it's never shared. And of course, the more you understand the nature of network marketing, the more you'll understand why. But let me just start out at the beginning by saying you're never going to find anybody that is more enthusiastic or someone that is more passionate about the network marketing business model. So for those of you that are watching me on AOL or AOL on LinkedIn or Facebook, how you can do it in 90 days, 3 months. And so you can take this information that I'm going to share with you, and let's focus on October, November, and December. End up the end of the year at a higher level than many of you may even believe possible. So why should you listen to them? God knows that it seems like every day they're coming up with more and more social media experts. Someone told me today about this person that supposedly has the #1 moneymaker in network marketing. And the headline's nice, but when you peel away what's underneath, it's bogus. I mean, anybody can say anything about anything. But why should you listen to me? Well, for one thing, in the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. And I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and some simple scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and has helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. Of course, the spread of COVID in 2019 went a long way to move companies in that direction, because you couldn't go to meetings. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers, affiliate marketers, just like all of you that are watching this recording or this live broadcast, how to turn a simple social network personal profile on any significant social network into an attraction marketing magnet and a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners in network marketing has become legendary, and I'm excited that in the next few weeks, I'm going to be introducing you to some of my newest students who are frankly breaking records in their company. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become a top earner using social networks. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success in my simple 4-step formula and scripts. But unless you're on their team, they're not going to tell you about it. Because if you're not on their team, you're competition. They teach this stuff to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or 2 a day. So in 4 simple steps, you can create a free LinkedIn and a Facebook profile page, instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. And then you can teach the steps and become a top earner in your business. These 4 steps are simple to follow, they're easy to teach, and they can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into your business. Like learning a dance. Now, once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. So when you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in business with you. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. Now, you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook before they make their traditional warm market list and make calls. Changing your picture has been an incredibly effective strategy and a tactic. You change your picture on Facebook, and the very people that you would have called to tell about your business, using the old school method of calling your warm market list, you end up talking to them because they are reacting to your picture change. And when you follow our script, you can enroll some of them in the business. Then you help them do the exact same thing with the people that they've just brought into the business, and you could grow a fast-growing organization. Now, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday, by Wednesday, with that little profile picture change, they can be talking to their friends. And by Friday, they can be talking to their friends. So first and foremost, let me just emphasize that leads are free. All you need is a profile on Facebook, a profile on LinkedIn. You don't have to advertise. You don't have to buy leads. You certainly don't need to spend money driving traffic to a website. Save your money. Now, the secret is out about LinkedIn because millions of professionals are rushing to join LinkedIn for the easy direct access it gives everyone to other members. Unfortunately, the marketing activity of many of the new members is violating LinkedIn's terms of service. It's forced them to make significant adjustments and changes to the way that you can connect and communicate with other people. And we have our 4th session of boot camp on Tuesday, where we're talking about using some of these features to close sales. So with 980 million professional users on LinkedIn, it is the world's largest professional social network. By November, I predict they'll have 1 million members. It's easy to connect with perfect prospects. So leads are free. But at the same time, what we're finding is there is a rash of people joining LinkedIn with bogus profiles. And, believe it or not, I'm noticing the same thing happening on Facebook as well. Same strategy, same approach. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on LinkedIn has an agenda. And the ease of this whole process is to be able to know in advance the agenda of the person that you're considering talking to. You can build your business on LinkedIn and Facebook in an hour a day, but nobody says you have to stop after an hour. In fact, the more time you spend on LinkedIn, the more you're going to love it. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. They've added some exciting new video features, which frankly, make it easier to build your business. LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network. I promise. Now, social networks in general are a great source of free leads, but some social networks are better than others. And, there are folks out there. I looked at this person's website today, and they're talking about 5 different social networks. Only Facebook was one of the 5. Nobody talks about LinkedIn. But the truth is, LinkedIn's the best. It's the absolute best. The people that you want to talk to are on LinkedIn. In fact, right now, LinkedIn's on fire. And as a result of this wave of new people that are jumping on it, LinkedIn is making it easier than ever before to connect with the people that you know in advance need and want what you have. So there are 3 things that make a social network great. When you compare these 3 things against all the other social networks that are out there, they all fall short. First, it's the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you talk to them. LinkedIn was originally set up as a repository for resumes. So not only do you have the resume, the work history of the person, so you know what their background is, you know what their skill set is. LinkedIn has made it easier to pick out the best people, which is the reason that more people than ever before are jumping on LinkedIn. Secondly, it's a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users and engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Business builders. Your company would like you to get customers. And customers are a big part of building a network because that's going to generate continual residual income. But business builders are going to be customers too. Only they're going to be more anxious to spread the word about your company. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn added a texting feature that enables you to start a meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. So you have 980 million people. Now you have the ability to talk to any of them from the convenience of your home. And finally, you have a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. So if your ideal prospect is a personal trainer or a fitness instructor or a school teacher or a nutritionist, it's easy to pick those people out. LinkedIn has, without a doubt, the best searching features. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook have these three features. They're the two best social networks to build your business on because they give you easier direct access to the most people. But today, LinkedIn's 100 times better than Facebook. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. First, optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Two, adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. So many people don't realize that they're invisible. Nobody can see you. Third, understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others. And there are many ways to communicate with people. Position yourself as an authority within your niche market, creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects into business builders. This is what we're going to be teaching everyone in our September boot camp, which is finishing, and our October boot camp, which is going to start in about 2 weeks. Influencing your audience with effective posting. And the most important part is efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. So everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Do you really know who you're looking for? Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. So the green M&Ms in that bowl of candy represent business builders, people that are looking for a way to make extra full-time income from home. The orange M&Ms are recession victims, people that have lost their jobs. Your ability to jump on LinkedIn and pick out people who worked in retail management for years, and now they're out of work. People in all kinds of professions, easy to find. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers, seriously looking for another company. And most people don't realize how many unhappy network marketers there are out there. I remember when I first got into the business, I met someone that was in Amway. And I ended up going to my upline. And I asked him, what about going after unhappy network marketers that might be interested in our business? And he talked me out of it. He said, no. These people have already bought into their deal. It's a waste of time. 3 years, 2.5 years later, I learned that he gave me bad advice. Active network marketers that are open to looking at your business. And finally, customers, people who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. But here's the thing, reaching out to people on LinkedIn without checking first to see how active they are, huge mistake. Because if you reach out to make connections with people and they're not active, LinkedIn will make an assumption that you're a robot and you've got a bogus profile, and they will suspend you. Happens all the time. So we need to find people that are active. Now they've made it even easier to find the people that are active. And for those of you that notice on your profile, they're asking you to verify your identity, go ahead and do it, because I promise you, before the end of the year, everybody is going to have to verify their identity. So what LinkedIn does is they allow people to put an open to work frame around your picture. So that's one way. It's a relatively new feature. It's only been available for me a little over a year. So it only takes 2 or 3 messages back and forth to identify the people that you clearly feel have the potential to be great prospects for your business. Now, up until about 3 months ago, before you would contact someone, we always told you check to see their activity to see if they posted anything. And we use that as a barometer to gauge activity. Well, in the last really 45 days, LinkedIn has made other things available. You can see people that don't post anything still make comments, still react, they still do things. And if you're going to reach out to somebody, you want to reach out to somebody that is active, that is engaged in all of the different functions of LinkedIn. LinkedIn and Facebook are like two big bowls of candy. They are online gold mines of eager prospects that you can proactively reach into anytime you want, from any place in the world, and pull out the desired candy of your choice. There's no limit. But today, LinkedIn is 100 times better than Facebook. The fast way to grow your business is to find and enroll professionals that want to start their own business on the internet. Many want to launch new careers, and others are open to work and want to generate full-time or part-time income from home. They're as easy to connect with as pulling a green M&M out of the bowl. Business builders. Your business can also grow faster when you find and enroll active network marketers in other companies, or people with prior network marketing experience who would like to find a new company. It's as easy as pulling blue M&Ms from a candy bowl when you know where to find them and how to approach them. But the fastest way to grow your business is to find and enroll unhappy network marketers with teams who are searching for a new company. It can be as simple as pulling a yellow M&M from a bowl of candy. So Kelly wants to know, is it a must to have LinkedIn's premier status? In other words, you need to pay for LinkedIn? It's not a must. It's not a must. However, there are some advantages to paying for the service. Now, it's easy to identify perfect prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook from the information listed on their profile and their answers to some simple questions. Every new connection is like a seed planted in your garden of prospects. The idea is to make new connections every day, but we pick out people that we believe would be the best prospects. Your daily activity, including texts, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages, proactively nourishes your relationship with everyone. And when you only talk to the prospects that you know need or want what you're selling about your business, you'll close more sales and dramatically reduce or eliminate ever being rejected. You could literally get an 80% closing ratio if you focus on talking to the right people. Simply follow my scripts. Now, I'm currently working with many of the leaders and top earners in their teams in over 100 companies. Many of my students started where you are today and became the top earners and leaders in their companies thanks to social network. Many did it faster by bringing top earners from other companies into theirs. So right now, network marketers are in the center of two perpetual storms of opportunity. They're ongoing. One is a network marketing industry storm, which most people don't know about. And frankly, the top earners in your company never talk about it. Okay. Every month, 200 companies close, fail to launch, merge with other companies, or make unpopular changes that drive leaders and teams to other companies. Like I said, 2.5 years in the business before I learned about this. And I learned about it by accident. Every month, 300 new companies are launched, and 93% of them are going to fail within 5 years and drive leaders and teams to other companies. So there's a constant flow of movement in the industry. The second storm is companies are laying off record numbers of people. This is where LinkedIn comes to be very, very helpful. Professionals losing their jobs are creating a tidal wave of activity on LinkedIn, which is attracting more affiliate, more network marketers. LinkedIn is adding 10 million professionals every month. 20% of laid off workers on LinkedIn are in sales. It also applies to aspiring top earning network marketers because companies are going out of business. And when you bring a leader with a large team looking for another company into your business goes faster. Now, when you know the 10 top earner network marketing secrets that propel the top earners in your business to their level of success and apply them to your daily activity on LinkedIn and Facebook, you can become one too, and you can become one faster. But top earners never talk about them. They want you focused on one simple thing. Make that warm market list, go after that warm market. In our top earner retreat, at the end of October, actually, I think it's the third week in October, my fall top earner retreat, we're going to share these secrets with you. And when you have better business building tools than the top earners in your business had, you can become a top earner in your business much faster. Top earning network marketers don't share this information for a number of reasons. But when you apply this information to your prospecting and recruiting activity, you can become a top earner much, much faster. So there are a total of 10 secrets that the top earners in your business will never talk about. I'm going to share them with you here tonight. When you know what they are and how to apply them to your business, you will rise to the top of your business faster. Secret number one. Every month, over 200 network marketing companies close, merge with other companies, fail to launch, or make unpopular changes that create a large pool of people that are earnestly looking to find and join another company. The top earners and leaders found in this group are routinely called whales. So here are the 10 secrets. First, every month, 200 network marketing companies close. Second, every month, 300 new companies are launched. 93% of them are going to fail within 5 years. Network marketing companies recruit top earners from other companies. Whales will leave a good company and move to another one. And when they do, if they're very popular, it puts your organization at risk. Whales will leave a failing company and move to another. 85% of the top earners in the company have been in more than one company during their career. People usually make more money in their second or third company than they did in their first. When you bring a whale into your business will grow faster because they bring lots of people with them. Help is available to anyone to recruit a whale, and anyone at any level of experience in network marketing can recruit a whale. All of you can be bringing seasoned, experienced whales into your business. Now, 85% of the whales in network marketing, like I said, have been in more than one company during their career. And when a whale leaves one company and goes to another one, they bring people with them from their former company. Winning the network marketing game can be like playing musical chairs. Now, applying this information can have an explosive effect on the size of your business. This secret helped Francisco build a team of 72,000 people in 20 months. He went on to bring in more whales, and today he has over 500,000 people on his team. He was on our, I think, Saturday webinar, brought us up to date on things that are going on in his world. I love it when old students keep coming back. It helped Sheldon add 3,500 people to his business in 3 weeks. And it helped Cindy add 3,000 people to her business in 3 months. So we're talking about 90 days. So let me talk for a minute about a 90-day game plan. You know, when I first started to train, the first training program I released was called The Perpetual Prospect. And we talked about creating a page, connecting with people, communicating with them. But we didn't get into closing because I assumed that leaders and companies had their own preferred style for closing. And it didn't take very long to discover that 70% of the people in network marketing today are orphans. They're not connected to a leader. They're not, the person that brought them into the business is no longer in the business. So they had nobody to teach them closing. So we added closing. So it became 4 C's: create, connect, communicate, and close. Then I gave a training in Newport Beach, California. We talked specifically about what I'm alluding to here tonight: unhappy network marketers. And that started the project where we were started to teach people about going after whales. We started to have 1 retreat a year, and it became 2 a year. And now, because of our 90-day game plan, we do 1 every quarter. Now, where'd the 90-day game plan come from? Back in 2015, and keep in mind, I've been doing this since 1999, I guess. I got into network marketing in 1995, and then in 1998, the company that I was with was sold to another company. So 1999, I started to teach this. And in 2016, I was in Vegas for 2.5 weeks. There were 3 companies that I was training for. And one of the leaders came over to me, really a very good friend, $1 million earner who has been following me since AOL. And he says, you know, Max, our company has a 90-day game plan. Turns out just about every company has a 90-day game plan. Your company should have a 90-day game plan. And what does it do? It teaches you how the steps to take over a 90-day period of time to become successful in the business. And what it does is it focuses on whatever events that the company emphasizes. So in other words, it could focus on getting people to go to your house, or get people to a hotel meeting, or get people to a live broadcast or a Zoom session. But nobody ever really talked about setting up a 90-day game plan for Facebook and LinkedIn. So in 2016, I did it, and the initial one was with my friend, George Ruiz, who was a $1 million earner in Isagenix, and together we helped over 50 people in Isagenix become $1 million earners. Over the next year and a half, I started working with some leaders in some other companies. And so it's constantly being improved, it's constantly being refined. So why do you need a 90-day game plan? Well, first and foremost, you might want to check out to see if your company's got one. It should. But the 90-day game plan that I created reveals the exact steps you need to take to train your team and build your business to the highest level using LinkedIn, Facebook, and any other social network. It'll help you leap to the highest levels of your company in the shortest period of time. It is a structured document. It's a proven business building strategy and blueprint that can be used to take you and your team all the way to the top of your company. From training the people that you bring in on the first day, Now, you don't have to reinvent the world. You simply follow the path that others have taken to rise to the top of their company. Now, I did not invent the concept of a 90-day game plan. As a matter of fact, over a year and a half, I must have collected over 150 90-day game plans from different companies. Most of them say the same thing in the beginning, but when it comes down to the event, the action that they want you to take, they're all over the place. When you use LinkedIn and Facebook to build your business, you can do it faster than the old school method that leaders are using. And when you repeatedly execute these steps, you're going to develop the strong business building habits needed to attain your goal. 90-day game plans are used by the top earners in most companies. And you cut your learning curve in half, save time, money, and energy, and avoid the common startup mistakes that usually result in failure. Most people can't get into a business. The emphasis is on warm market, tell people about the products, And that is not the way you are going to build a growing business, because you need business builders. This simple executable system will lead you straight to the top of your business, just as it's done for tens of thousands of others over the years. Use it to get your own business off the ground, and then distribute it to each of your new recruits and watch your downline catch fire. This game plan lays a foundation to support the future growth and massive duplication of your team on LinkedIn and Facebook. So first and foremost, you take 90 days and you split it up into 3 30-day plans so that you can adjust your business each month. You'll split every 30 days into weeks, and each week you'll take specific daily actions to attain your goals. So it's 4 steps. My formula is create, connect, communicate, and close. This is preparation, pre-launch, launch, and event. In preparation, we step you through taking your new recruit and getting them to state specifically what they want to accomplish, why they want to accomplish, so that they can set specific goals. They need to get agreements from their family that they're going to be supported while they're doing it. Then it's a matter of helping them prepare their story. We want to get them talking to 20 people a week. It's 5 a day. For those of you that are students, we're going for 20 people every day. You introduce them to their upline, and you go over the tools that are going to be available to them to build the business. You go over the different events, things that you can use to show the business to your prospects. And so we lay it out: income producing activities, activity forms, tracking forms, scheduling, scripts, and helping people set up their goals and help them adjust their mindset. So more detailed than just call up your prospects and your friends and tell them about the business. Second one is pre-launch. What you want to do is you don't become a top earner in your business by yourself. So you have to build a team, an inner circle of 4 or 5 leaders that are going to all work together with you to build this huge organization. Step 3 is the launch, things that you need to be doing on a daily basis. And then finally, the events. So this is a process of personal development. And all of you, as you move up the ranks in your company, you're going to be investing in yourself. It's all about personal development. You're not going to be the same person that you were when you first got started, when you're making $3,000 a week. You're not going to be the same person when you're making $5,000 a week. Personal growth is uncomfortable, but necessary. You're all working towards a whole new life. Remind yourself, why are you in your business? And take can't out of your vocabulary. Because if other people could do it, you could do it too. And so the concept is you grow into who you want to be. Amway has a strategy, fake it till you make it. You have a plan. Where you are today is not where you're going to be New Year's Eve. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Hope is not a plan. So why 90 days? Because it's going to take you 90 days to put full action into achieving your personal and team goals. You're going to divide the 90 days into 3 30-day plans so that you can adjust your business building activity each month. Oops, put the wrong dates there. When a rocket is launched, most of the energy in combustion is used in the launch. But then the rocket continues to fly on the momentum created by the initial blast off. The actions you take during the next 90 days have the same effect on your business and the size of your growing team. As you bring people into your business, you'll get them started on their own 90-day game plan. Follow the plan and watch your team and business grow. Now, the concept of a 90-day game plan was originally introduced to the network marketing industry 28 years ago by someone that's become a good friend, Burke Hedges, who was a multi-million-dollar earner initially in Amway. He wrote the book, Who Stole the American Dream, and The Parable of the Pipeline. When I released my programs back in 1999 and 2000, Burke was one of my early advocates. And my Shaking Hands on the Internet CD training program was created with Burke in 2006 for some of the top earners in Amway. It was all about prospecting and recruiting on AOL. As a matter of fact, that was the year that they wanted to go on the internet, and they literally went through a name change. It was going to be Quickstar. And we made a big mistake, and we signed exclusive agreements with 2 of the biggest diamonds, with the agreement that we weren't going to let other diamonds know about it. So it was Quickstar was a bust for everybody in Amway. The 2 diamonds that we had agreements with were killing it. Of course, everybody wanted to know what they were doing, and they weren't telling anybody. And then finally, Amway went back to being Amway. Mark Aronell used a 90-day game plan to build a business of 12,000 people in 6 months. Mark wrote the book, Your First Year in Network Marketing, or How to Become Filthy Stinking Rich Through Network Marketing. Mark was a good friend, participated in a number of our top earner retreats himself. Passed away a few years ago. Tragic loss of the industry. Holton Boggs used a 90-day game plan to build an organo gold business, making $100,000 a month in 1 year. So it's a process that duplicates and literally promotes growth. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Dale Carnegie said an hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing. Productivity is never an accident. It's always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. I had the pleasure of meeting Paul J. Meyer when I was building a network marketing business. Great guy. Planning is bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. Now, their 90-day game plan, Gennady and his wife Agnes came to the United States, and because they wanted to learn about social networks. They invested over $40,000 in different programs before they went into one of my boot camps. After the second boot camp session, they went wild. They called me out. They wanted to come to Miami Beach. wanted me to work with them and coach them. So I did. And they were building a Jeunesse business. And that year, she got her income up to $60,000 a month. And then something happened in the company that literally caused them to, we gotta leave, we gotta go someplace else. So I introduced them to Pat Anderson and Zija and David Moses, and they joined Zija. 73 days. They made diamond without bringing in people from their old company. How do they do it? How do they set records? Number one, they stress selling the biggest packages available to everyone they enroll. And it duplicated. Everyone would then get started on their own 90-day game plan. Their Facebook Live broadcast enabled them to fill a room in Poland with prospects from the United States. It was wild. And I had the pleasure of meeting them again in Orlando when they hit double diamond. And they brought a whole team of people with them. It's all about building teams. Amateurs start a business, professionals launch a business. Let me find. We did a, here it is.
There are a lot of trainers, a lot of people who are pretend to be the best of the best in the world to teach in this area. But you know what? I found that they are training the theory. So their students making nothing with this theory. So we were looking for somebody who can provide us step by step to have a really good result. So we started with this information and training and knowledge we get from Max, from his coaching. And guess what happened? At that time, we was in a different company. We ran to the top of this company just in 12 months. We were the first check in Europe.
After 6 months.
After 6 months, yes. And something happened that we needed to change the company. We started a brand new company 3 months ago. And within 3 months, we made a diamond in 74 days.
Yes.
From 0 point, somebody can think, of course, they brought their whole team. No, we built this new team with a brand new people, all of them from Facebook. We have a 66 person from now in our program, and we made about $300,000 in volume in the first 5 weeks.
What I want to say is in this 12 weeks, in social media only, we build organization and we have connection with people, new people in this industry, and it really works. We have now in 12 weeks more than 1,000 people, and we have great vision of the future.
And it happened only because it works. So Max, thank you for everything you are doing, not only for us, but for thousands of people like us.
All right. See, it's not just what you do. It's all about duplication. All about duplication. Bring people into your business, you have to help them duplicate. And when that happens, you're on your way to rising to the top of a company. So let me come back over here. Now, I've opened up registration for my October boot camp. And because it's a holiday weekend, got a special promotion. Let me minimize this and I'm going to put it in the chat window. You go to maxlineart.com/retreat combo. And you can participate on the website for $279. Now, for those of you that are students, I'm going to be putting in the chat special promotion code. And I invite all of you to join us. Our October boot camp is going to have an extra session. The retreat is 3 days of working with me, Friday the 19th, 20th, and the 21st of October. Nancy came out of the retreat. She signed up 41 customers and 1 business builder in 5 days. Next month, she signed up 62 more customers. And one of her business builders picked up 59 customers. Tiana came out of the retreat. She signed up 6 people on Sunday. Tom Martin made a post. 20 people responded. He spoke to 13 of them, signed up 4. And Todd Whitcomb, following the whale book, enrolled 3 whales. I don't show you these to impress you. I show you these to impress upon you what you can be doing. So Barbara wants to know, how can you tell an unhappy network marketer? Typically, it's right on their profile, Barbara. Kurt, it's nice to see you. Let me look through here. Okay. So the bottom line for all of you is this. If you went to my website, maxlineart.com/bootcamp, you can use the promo code best deal to reduce the price for $79, but you're so much better off if you get the retreat combo. Just like my boot camps are different, my retreats are different. And our goal is going to be to help all of you move to the top of your company faster. Tomorrow we'll be back on our regular schedule. We've got a 9:30 Ask Max and a 4 o'clock Ask Max. Tomorrow night at 9, I've got a special broadcast. I'm just going down the list. Let me come back over here. And so Francisco is back. Let me unmute him. Because if you ever wanted an example of someone that literally is on the same path that you're on, it's Francisco. I've known Francisco now, it's well over 20 years. and certainly come a long, long way. He got back into the business. He was initially building a prepaid legal business. Came back into the industry, I think in 2020. And he started going after whales. He's helping everybody on his organization, everybody on his team, but he's sharing his knowledge, the knowledge that I'm teaching all of you about using LinkedIn, about using Facebook to build your business is not known by a lot of these top earners. It's totally out of their realm, and you can dazzle them with your brilliance. They may have successful organizations, but for one reason or another, they're ready to make a change. I mean, everybody in Francisco's company loves him because of all of the things that he's taught them. And he's teaching them what I taught him, you know, what I'm teaching all of you. Francisco, it's nice to have you back.
Happy birthday, Max.
Thank you very much. It's God, I can't believe it. 77.
77.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I'm taking so many products from different network marketing companies that I'll probably live forever. It's because I don't get sick. But yeah, 77. Went sailing today with you know, my best friend who was hit 77 2 days before me. And yeah, you know, and the things that I've seen in the last 28 years that I've been in network marketing blow me away. You know, if you all knew, I mean, the leaders that you could end up working with, that you'll impress the hell out of with your social media expertise. I mean, how you know, how did the whales that, I mean, how many of them do you have?
At this time, I have 5 more that I've been talking to just in 48 hours. And it almost seems like every time I'm talking to you, you're like, good luck.
I mean, what happens?
You know what I mean? It's like every time I'm talking to you, I end up talking to more and more, and I was not even expecting it. It's like something in the universe.
Well, hey, listen, if I'm having even a remote influence on that, but you know, see, the thing is, you're planting seeds. And that's the thing really that all of you need to understand is, yeah, Francisco's picked up 5 more right now, but they're in the works. You know, the universe moves in its own way. And of course, you know, the other thing that could have something to do with it, I know this is going to sound crazy, but for those of you that are into astrology, the planet Mercury has went into retrograde. And now it's out of retrograde. And good things happen when Mercury is out of retrograde. So yeah. So okay, so you're talking to 5 more. Last time I think we spoke, you had 30. Are they still with you?
Yeah, they're still with me. So long story short, they joined with me in my company that I'm marketing, and they're still working their other company as well. So they're doing kind of both, but they like the fact of how I actually presented myself with your system. So they are, as these whales have always been in the past, knew about multiple streams of income. They are managing and making money on two sides of the company that are not in competition with each other.
Mhm.
But yes, I have all my whales there. They're loving every moment of it. Just when I was speaking to you yesterday, just gave me a flashback that when I met you when I was 22, I think you were 53.
You're
You know?
right.
And it was, and I remember, and you were bringing up AOL when back then it was CDs.
Yeah.
And the discs you had to put on your computer just to go back and forth and learn your system, and then to come on your conference call, and then send out case studies, to check our chats. Where yesterday I was bringing up to everyone that they haven't made. Everything's all done for them. All they have to do is just follow this system where you made it so easy. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Plant all the seeds. And in a year from now, you're going to see a huge organization.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me a few years to get the success. Yes. But when you look at the whole picture, I started at 22. I saw some great success. I was not motivated to make six figures. I was content that my residuals paying everything. My wife now, but at the time she was my girlfriend, we were living up the single life. We didn't really care about, hey, let's make six figures. No, you know what? $2,000 to $3,000 a month is great. Fast forward, the money's even better. I don't even know what, I think if we would have had that motivation back then, definitely would have been $1 million earners. Definitely. But yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, and it's when you're ready, it's here for you. Granted, number one, you have more people to work with. And its heyday, AOL had 64 million people. And then it went away. And then it went to Yahoo, and then it went to MySpace, and then Facebook, and there are dozens and dozens of social networks. Anywhere that you can go online and connect with other people. I mean, that's what it's all about. Okay, so that's and of course, to demonstrate your expertise, give them something simple, like go ahead and change your picture and see what happens. And it triggers all kinds of activity. So the idea is there's a lot of people out there that say they know. But all of these leaders, they built their business the old-fashioned way. They have no clue as to how to use effectively a social network like LinkedIn or Facebook. And what happens is a lot of them spend an arm and a leg worth of money trying this and trying that, and it fails. So you can give somebody something quick, something fast, where they can see results. That naturally, they've also got to like your company. They've got to like the products. But now Francisco is spending more time training leaders, training team builders, and yeah, he's. But initially, he had enough activity, and he was making enough income. $2,000, $3,000 a month. Hey, he's in his 20s, and now that he's got a family, and now he's got significant income, and every one of you, there isn't anybody here. I'm just looking down. I can't see the people on LinkedIn or Facebook that are watching this, but there isn't anybody here that can't do what he's doing. And it's just a matter of having a profile. Now, let me just say this, don't think that you have to go after the top guys, okay? Connect with a network marketer in a company that's not happy. Establish that relationship, right? That's all it takes. And that person can lead you by the hand to their leaders. I mean, that's the way that's the way it works. I just heard from an old friend that when I had the same CDs that Francisco used, that he was one of the top earners in a company called Nikan. He was making $150,000 a month. $150,000 a month. So I sent him the training, and he didn't understand it. He gave it to his stepson, who took it and enrolled 12 people in 1 week off of AOL. He was so excited, he invited me to come up and do a training to a large team in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And then from there, I went on to do other trainings for the company and other leaders. It works. And it works, my friends, if you do. So take advantage of that special, it's a holiday promotion. The promo code expires tomorrow night at midnight. So if you go to maxliger.com/retreat combo, register for it, you're going to get It's 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning. We go from 10 till 3. We're going to teach you what the top earners in your business know but never talk about. And then you're going to get how network marketers catch whales. Step by step, exactly how to find them. Why you want to use LinkedIn as opposed to Facebook to get them. How to find people in other companies that have gone out of business. The importance of learning their story. And then the game plan, which is going to lay out for, I mean, this is chock full of information that's going to step you through the entire process. Along with having forms to keep track of your activity. And of course, while we focus on Facebook and LinkedIn, the thing is, when it comes to the actual events, we cover home parties, Zoom sessions, any event. Our final session of boot camp is this Tuesday. Hope to see all of you there. And like I said, take advantage of that special promotion for those of you that are students. Until next time. Best of luck in building your business, and God bless.